Freedom Debt Relief is one of the largest debt relief firms in the United States. But what does the over 40,000 reviews say about the company? How does Freedom Debt Relief compare to other companies? And how much does Freedom Debt Relief actually cost? Let's get started. Welcome to the Ascend Finance YouTube channel, where we cover debt relief companies such as Freedom Debt Relief and help you understand the costs, pros and cons, etc. to help you make the most informed decision to get a debt cheaper, easier, and faster. My name is Ben, and I was the previous CEO of a debt settlement firm. So I've settled a lot of debt in my life, and I have a pretty good understanding of who Freedom Debt Relief is and the reviews and what the reviews may say about this company. So this is what we're going to cover in this video, and I apologize the video is a little long. We've added chapters in the description below so you can kind of jump around to whatever is best for you. First, we're going to cover a brief introduction about what Freedom Debt Relief is. Second, should you even hire a debt relief firm, or should you settle the debt yourself? Third, we're going to cover the Freedom Debt Relief reviews, and I'm going to cover what I found in my deep dive specifically, and that's going to be hopefully interesting. And finally, should you sign up for Freedom Debt Relief? Also, if you like this video, clicking the like button is always encouraging to me, and if you'd like additional content to help you get out of debt faster, please subscribe as we make new videos weekly. Let's get started. So what exactly is Freedom Debt Relief? Freedom Debt Relief is pitching something also known as debt settlement, debt relief, or debt consolidation programs. In debt relief, your accounts often fall behind if they're not already fallen behind, and then the debt relief company would attempt to settle the debt for less than what is owed. You can think of it as having a $10,000 debt, then the debt relief company would try to negotiate that balance down to $5,000, then the debt relief firm would take a fee, often between 15 and 25% for the service they're offering. Sounds great, right? Now, while debt relief can save you money, it's really important to understand the costs of debt relief and potential cons, such as 1, debt collection lawsuits, 2, potential tax consequences, and 3, credit score impact. Now, we're going to cover that in another video called Is Freedom Debt Relief Legit? But I want you to be aware of that just for your own understanding. Next, we are going to cover the question, should you hire a debt relief firm, or should you settle the debt on your own? Now, with debt relief, you can hire a firm, but you can also settle the debt yourself. Now, hiring a debt relief firm can be a great option, but you may have to pay up to 25% of the enrolled debt in fees. So should you hire a firm to settle the debt, or should you avoid the fees altogether and settle it on your own? We got this question so often at Ascend, and it's a really important question. So what we did is we built a free DIY debt relief calculator that I included a link in the description below that asks a few questions and then shows you an estimated cost, a duration, with or without a debt relief firm. It'll ask you questions that will hopefully help you understand which option is best for you. And it's 100% free, and not even an email address is required unless you want to chat with us about your options in a free evaluation. Now, we realize that debt is very stressful, and so we wanted to build a free, unbiased resource that allows you to compare options, all your options, whether you should hire a debt relief firm or shouldn't. And so hopefully this free resource will help you make the most informed decision about your debt. So next, we're going to cover the Freedom Debt Relief reviews. Now, I'm going to share an estimated combined review total from such sources as Google, Trustpilot, and Yelp. And I want to get granular on some of the negative reviews that I saw. When I look at reviews, I like to look at the negative reviews descending and then try to categorize them and see if I see any trends. When I've done analysis like this before, I found that some debt relief firms may ask for a review right after that person signs up for the debt relief firm, right when they feel like that debt relief, that debt burden is being lifted off their shoulders. Now, they may not ask for a review when that person's credit score is impacted negatively or when they face a debt collection lawsuit. So it's important to have an understanding of the negative reviews before you may join a debt relief company. So to help, I looked at 50 negative reviews, and this is what I found. First, some of the reviews said that they didn't actually save money with debt relief. Second, some people had customer service issues. Third, program duration. So maybe someone thought it was going to be some amount of time and it ended up being longer than they wanted. Fourth, not being upfront about the credit score impact. Fifth, not being upfront with the fees or how high the fees are. So these are kind of the trends that we saw in what we saw. If you haven't signed up for Freedom Debt Relief, we also created a video called, 7 questions, urgent questions to ask Freedom Debt Relief. So you can ask those questions before you sign up or even after you sign up. But now let's look at the estimated combined reviews, all the reviews on a few different platforms. So based on what I saw, Freedom Debt Relief had a 4.49 based on 41,597 reviews. Now, where did those reviews come from? Let's go through the sources. On BBB, I saw that Freedom Debt Relief had a 4.35 based on 1,321 reviews. Now, what's interesting on Google, I found it quite surprising because Freedom Debt Relief is one of the largest firms in the United States. I actually couldn't find any reviews. I found with their Google My Business, but I didn't find any reviews. I don't understand why that's the case, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. Next, on Yelp, it looks like Freedom Debt Relief has a 1.5 based on 36 reviews. Not a ton of reviews, but not a great score. Next, on Trustpilot, I saw that Freedom has a 4.5 based on 37,837 reviews at the making of this video. Definitely the most reviews they have, so interesting to kind of compare those to the other sources. And on Consumer Affairs, I saw that Freedom Debt Relief has a 4.5 based on 2,403 reviews. So you're probably wondering, should I sign up for Freedom Debt Relief? And signing up is ultimately your decision. You understand your finances best. You know, one of the things that can be helpful is to take our DIY debt settlement calculator to help you kind of understand whether you should do debt settlement on your own or hire a firm, because there are fee implications if you hire a firm. So hopefully that resource is helpful. I hope this video is helpful to you. I'm always encouraged if you can like this video, and please subscribe if you like other content that we are trying to make that's unbiased, that helps you get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.